Welcome to Lost Girl Therapy. This video is a precursor to day 34 of the Heal Your Heart Challenge, which is going to come out in a few days. And the theme of this video is you don't need to do healing on your own. There comes a point in every single healing journey where you might notice that you have isolated yourself because you have healed. You have become a different person. You have kind of like let go of friends that don't serve you. You've changed relationships that don't serve you. And you might notice that you are isolated. But there's this really precarious part of the healing journey where you don't actually need to be alone. You might just have a tendency to do so because you're protecting your healing so much. And that's the thing about healing that is really important. When we protect our healed self, to the degree that we begin to separate from others, what we're actually doing is we're not allowing our healed self to show up. We're simply isolating. And that sends a message to the mind, the heart, and the soul that we're not ready to test who we've become. Because what we're essentially saying is, I can only be me if I'm away from everybody else, or if I'm in this very select set of circumstances, which couldn't be further from the truth, because if you are in a space of acceptance and healing for who you are, you begin to navigate all the other spaces that life has to offer with a different approach, an approach that says, I am not limited. I am not bound. I am not conditional. I feel confident in myself, and I trust myself enough to know that I can show up as myself. That is the only thing that we have control over. But when we don't test that, we fall into the headspace of saying, I'm on my own. But healing is not meant to be on your own. Healing is meant to be done in unison with other people. And that is a lesson that I actually had to learn fairly recently. And it was a lesson that was taught to me by somebody who has been one of my main teachers on the kind of energetic and spiritual side of my intuitive healing journey. Here I was just being like, hey, soul's not working today, heart's not working today, mind's not working today. What do I do? And I thought I needed to turn inward. But the answer that I received, which kind of just like shocked me, and I feel really foolish saying this, but I was actually surprised, is that I no longer need to turn inward. I need to open myself up to receiving love and friendship and care. And I'm sharing this lesson because I think it's something that we need to talk about. We need to talk about what happens when you have reached a space of hard-won peace, a space of hard-earned knowledge of who you are. And then how do you share that with the world? Yes, healing is beautiful. Yes, protect your peace. Yes, be in spaces that celebrate you. But also keep yourself open to receiving what it is that you want most in the world. And if that's love, the only way to do that is to maintain an openness to the potential that it is everywhere.